Today we're doing an easy but fun origami frog. And then we're going to go in and color this frog to make it look like some of the ones native to the Hudson Valley. So the one I have in my hand is supposed to look like a green frog. So it has a light green base coat. Around the eyes we have some darker green, and then towards the body and the legs I have put in some darker brown and some spots. If you wanted to make, say, a bullfrog, you could do the whole thing one light coat of green. But the one I'm going to do now for you is actually going to be a wood frog. So I'm going to start with an orange and a red pencil, and I'm going to cover the whole of both sides of the paper. And now I'm gonna start folding. So the first thing I'm gonna do is fold the paper in half to make two triangles. So I'm taking corner to corner, touching them together, creasing and folding. Then I'm gonna unfold and go in the opposite direction. Now I'm going to flip the paper over and fold the paper in half. So that one long side is now touching the other long side. And these creases are going in opposite directions. So this straight crease is going in the opposite direction of the diagonal creases. And now we're going to draw in some details. So on the top, underneath that diagonal line, we're going to draw in two circles, and these are going to be the eyes of your frog. Now I'm going to take a light brown pencil and I'm going to shade around the eyes because wood frogs have kind of like a raccoon-like marking around the eyes. The next thing I'm going to do is shade in the area where the mouth would be. So that's going to be on the top of those diagonals where the eyes are. And right there in the middle of those two diagonals towards the top. Now, this part that we're shading in here is going to be the inside of the frog's mouth, which you can't always see with the way we're going to fold this origami piece, so you don't have to do this step, but if you want the extra detail, certainly add it. Next, we're going to go in right above where that area is, and we're going to add some froggy hands. So kind of towards the middle, the bottom middle of those diagonals, you're going to draw in those frog hands. And then on the bottom of the paper, above where that diagonal line is, you're going to draw two more of those froggy feet. Now we're going to flip the paper over, pinch the edges of the paper and pull them in towards each other so that we're going to make a triangle that's folded in on itself like this. We're going to take the corners of that triangle on the bottom and fold them up towards the top. So we're going to take that bottom one and bring it up towards the top on both sides, and now you should be able to see our eyes. Then you're going to take the edge of that diamond and pull it in towards the center. So you're basically taking that side and folding it in half, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side as well. So instead of a regular square diamond, we now have that kind of kite shape. And now flip the paper over. Now we're going to take that side, each side, and we're going to pull it down so that the triangle is facing downwards. Now we're going to take that inside leg of the triangle and we're going to fold it towards the outside leg of the triangle. So we're basically taking each of those little triangles and folding them in half facing the outside like this. So when you do this, you want to line up the two sides and really crease those folds. And this is what the frog should look like thus far. Now we have the last step. You're going to basically fold your frog in half and then fold it in half again. And this should give your frog a bounce. Now if you have a big frog like I do, it's going to be to scale to an actual frog in the Hudson River Valley, but it might not bounce as high. And now you have your frog. Thanks for watching!